Hey, everybody. So Jennifer DeNicholas here, and I have big news. I'm sure many of you know our big news. We have been working towards a national executive team for the past 3 months. We had to meet very strenuous goals every month for the past 3 months. And my friends, we have done it. We have earned our national title. And let me tell you how big that is. This company has been around since 1980, okay? And out of all the people that have ever sold Pampered Chef, only 43 people have ever gotten their team to this level. And we, all of us on here, are the 43rd organization to ever do this. It is a big high fives all around. Give me some air high fives, everybody. This is big, huge. I got calls from the home office today. Jennifer, how's it going? They've been messaging me for the past week, like really all month. They've been messaging, calling me. But today they're like, how's it looking, Jennifer? I'm like, I got my feet up. We got this done. It's in the bag. So we it's phenomenal. So what does that mean? I know a couple people, because I did a live earlier, and a couple of people were like, that's great. What does that mean? I don't really know what that means, but I'm excited. What that means for us is that our organization gets say in what happens in this company. Like me as your leader is your representative to go to home office events and share with them things that we are doing, things that we want to see happen as members of the field. And then I also get kind of some secret information. I get to network with other executives that are having phenomenal businesses, and I get to bring that information back to you. So it's very exclusive, big deal, big deal. So, you know, let me know. I'm here to be your rep and let home office know, like, you know, the DeNicholas team, we really want to see XYZ happen. Done. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know that I have that kind of clout yet, but I sure will try. So it is very exciting. Jessica, you quit with my big old head. She's like, give me a hard time saying I'm all, you know, my head's getting bigger. I'm not. I'm just proud of y'all.
I didn't know if I was gonna make it to Maryland in the same car.
You hush your mouth. But so it is a very big deal. We also get special stuff at conference. So that is a really big deal. I want everybody to please make plans to go to conference. It will be the best experience in your life. I'm not even kidding. So Jessica, who wants to talk? Jessica went to Maryland. Me, Leah, and Jessica and Stacy and I went to Maryland together. Was that not a phenomenal trip? Phenomenal. That's not even close to how fantastic Chicago is. So I'm just saying, y'all got to make plans to go. And you can use PC dollars to pay for conference. Oh, Carrie's in Illinois. Girl, she can just drive right over. I mean, yeah, so all of it is a tax write-off, and it is the best investment you can make in your business. I'm not kidding you. And this isn't really a plug for National Conference, but I want all of y'all there, because the celebration is going down for real. We are going to celebrate. The home office is going to have like over the top recognition for us. It's going to be phenomenal. Now that you're big time, can you get me into conference without Steve? I don't know about without Steve, but I can get you in conference as a guest. Yes, ma'am. Awesome. So I can't even, okay. So many things are going through my head. This month, we have broken all kinds of records, all kinds of records. I was looking at our numbers, which November absolutely has been the very best month of entire 2021. And that's really good, because February, March, April, we had really good months. But November, we've already hadn't even finished wrapping up the end of this month, because I feel like we're going to see more sales coming in today. We're going to see more sales coming in tomorrow. We've beat our career sales in 1 month. We've almost sold $400,000. We definitely have 4 promotions. We may have 6 promotions this month in 1 month. So it's big. On a whole, sales seem to be just so much bigger than they are. I don't know if do y'all feel good? Like, are y'all finishing up November? Like, whoo, that was good. I needed that, right? Like, it's what we've been needing. So I really want you all to grab a hold of this, and do not let December slip past you, because it is so easy to say, oh, I got so much stuff going on in December. I'll be okay if I don't do any shows. That's not okay. Y'all, people are buying. They are shopping now more than ever. Do not close your doors this month in December. Do not. You have 15 days to make it amazing. And I will tell you, those that work will sell as much in those 15 days as they sold in all of November. But you have to be on top of it. I'll tell you one thing, with Christmas coming up, a lot of times people, when you're messaging them about booking shows and asking them if they want to have parties, their first response is going to be, oh, I can't add anything else to my plate. I just can't think about doing something else. But if you approach it as, let's do a holiday charcuterie party, or a holiday cookie show, or a holiday baking week. And I try not to put the word party or show in there at all. Like, I needed bookings bad. I had like 1 booking in December. And so last week I was like, I got to fix this, because this is not how I want to see my calendar. So I sent out messages to people about booking the first 2 weeks of December, and that I would I was teaching what did I call it? Holiday cookie swap or something. I can't even remember. I'll have to look back. So I said, hey, I'm doing a 5-day holiday cookie swap, and I would love to do it with your friends, and it's all online, and I'll enter you into a $100 holiday box giveaway. And so I sent that, and I got 9 bookings for December, which I had to get more than that because I only had 1 booking on my calendar. I got at least 9. And then I got 6 bookings for January, because as people, some people would say, I just can't add, again, another thing to my plate. And I'll say, well, not big deal. I just found out that we have double free in January. Can I pencil you in for that? And they're like, oh yeah, sure. That's great. So I got bookings for January in addition to that. But when you present it as a holiday festivity, people are all on board for that. All on board. But if you say, let's do a show, they're like, I'll have to do that later. But so work around this holiday stuff. You could do, and I recommend doing a shorter template, a shorter show. So then every day you can do, like, I don't know, you can do theme shows. You can do a holiday gift giving, but I don't know if y'all can come up with any kind of cute theme names, whatever. Drop them in the chat. I'm not cute with creative names, but I sure can, come up with a party idea. So, yes, Carrie, I will share that message. I'll put it in the DeNicholas org. So you all have that. All right. Anybody have any questions on that? Also, it might be a really good time to do like a 15-minute party. Oh, Leah just read my mind. 5 apps in 15 minutes. Yes, 5 appetizers and 15-minute get together. So you could even do like a Zoom party. You get the 15-minute texting party, a 1 hour holiday show party, get all your holiday shopping done in, a little bit of time. So there are so many ways right now to get sales. If you're not jumping on that bandwagon, you are missing the boat big time. Because Stacy Johnson's she's gonna sell them some stuff if you don't. Awesome. All right, Miss Leah, what do you have to share with us tonight, my friend?
All right. So we really learned so much, you guys, that our heads were spinning so much that I don't even know if we can remember it all. Like we have to go back through our notes with a fine tooth comb to really see what we missed. But my tip to you as far as December, yes, pack in December 1st through 15th with as many parties as you can possibly stand or get, even if it's 1-day parties, even if it's Zoom parties. I'm actually doing a dinner Zoom because I couldn't travel to Texas with my products to do a cooking show. So I'm doing a Zoom cooking show for her friends live. So just get creative, like Jennifer said. But guess what? People are still willing to party through the holidays. If you're willing to work a little bit, people are still willing to party, because guess what? Sometimes people don't get together and celebrate Christmas till January because of time off from work, or they work retail and they work through the holidays. That was me. I used to work retail and jewelry, and I barely had a day to breathe. People celebrate after the holidays. People celebrate through the holidays. They also know that they're not getting together with people till later, so they're still buying, or they're still buying for themselves. So don't eliminate the last half of December no matter what. And don't be the one that sinks your ship by thinking they're not going to book and not asking them. Let them decide that. When you ask them, let them decide if they don't want to party the end of December. I always give my next date. So if that's December 13th or that's December 27th, then that's the next date that I give. And if they say that's not a good time for them, then I build them somewhere else. So before we go into like literally probably a bazillion booking ideas that are even fresh and new fresh things that you can do to boost your calendar, I do want to briefly talk about boosting and growing your teams. Now, whether you have big ambitions or this is your side gig that you're using just to grab some extra income through the holidays or to supplement your income, adding team members is fun, guys. I'm telling you, when you add buddies to the system, it is great to share something in common. I have built so many friends through this gig that it is not even funny. Like, honestly, most of you guys have become family. So it's like huge. But think of it as serving people. When you're sharing the opportunity for someone to jump on board this amazing opportunity of Pampered Chef, don't think about it of what is in it for you. Yes. Do you score 3,000 trip points for adding a new team member and getting them to qualify? Yes. Do you get bonus pay on them? Yes. Do you get lots of benefits? Yes. But think about it this way. If I did not offer the blessing to Stacy, well, I didn't offer Stacy, but if I didn't offer it to my girl that then recruited someone else that then recruited Stacy, Stacy wouldn't be quitting her full-time job and doing Pampered Chef full-time. If I didn't offer this to, I see Judy's on here, and I actually didn't offer it to her. I offered it to her nephew, and then he brought her on. She's got 9,000 in sales this month. Talk about a Christmas holiday paycheck. So no matter who it is that you offer, I see a new gal on here, Rebecca on here. I see lots of other smiling faces. You never know what someone may need in their life. I did not even know that I needed Pampered Chef. Like I said, it was literally just on a whim to get some free Pampered Chef products, and it has blown me away with so much more. So think about it as serving other people. And if you don't ask, I kind of feel like it's robbing people. If I didn't ask or share that to someone, I feel like I'm robbing them of an opportunity of a lifetime. It's their decision to say no, yes, or they want more information, but always share it. And one of the tips that we actually got was huge. So I had to share this now. I was gonna wait and do it like on a recruiting call or a whole call about adding to your team, but this blew my mind. Stacy Itzel, a national leader. She is amazing, killing it. She's like the top recruiter in the entire company for like, I don't know, 10 years running or something crazy. I don't know, something big. She recruits the heck out of people and she grows. And she said she doesn't ask 5 times, because we have a saying that we ask our host, because they're our number one team member that comes on board because they love Pampered Chef, because we get them excited. But we normally say ask them 5 times. And it's normally before the party. Hey, would you like to make this your launch party? We could actually do that very easily. Or it's as the beginning of the party is getting started and you're asking, oh my gosh, look, you have so many amazing friends jumping on board. You're going to have so much support. Would you like to give this a try? Or in the middle of the party, things are popping, people commenting, you're having fun playing games. Oh my gosh, this is so much fun. I could so see having you on my team. We would have a blast doing this together. The fourth is towards the end. Hey, we're wrapping things up. This is great. Are you sure you wouldn't want to do this type of a gig? And then the fifth ask is usually, hey, did you see we have 3 people that booked a party from your party? I could easily set these up under you as your launch. Would you like to jump on board? Or would you like to use one of your kit credits? You have earned $50 in kit credit. Would you like to join? That's our fifth ask. And usually that's where we stop asking. But Stacy Itzel is brilliant and blew my mind, like I said. And her sixth ask comes from, so the host says, no, 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 thanks, no, thanks. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. But guess what? 2 months down the road, let's say Susie Joe, who booked a party from her, is getting ready to have her party. And if I look at my notes and I'm taking notes and tracking, which is the best way to have success is if you track everything. And I look and Susie Q beside it says, booked from Tammy's party. I'm going to message Tammy and say, hey, Tammy, it's Leah, your pampered chef, crazy lady. And I'm reaching out to you to let you know that Susie Joe is getting ready to start her party. Now, remember, she booked from you. So at her party, when it qualifies at $200 in sales, you're going to get a 40% off item. So I just wanted to give you a bit of a heads up. But guess what? I had another thought. I know that you joining Pampered Chef and giving the apron a try wasn't good timing 2 months ago, but things can change in 2 months. How about I set this party up and help you run it and run it for you as I get you started? And this could be your actual launch party and you could get the commission off of Sammy Joe's party. What? Can I tell you that Stacy Itzel is signing people left and right by that sixth ask? Because guess what? We know life changes a lot in the last couple of months lately. So who knows if they needed something else during that time or thought about it more and really was like, man, I wonder if I did try that out, or the holidays is a better time. So I urge you guys to try and try and try. You never know when a host is going to say yes. I mean, heck, I was on a call yesterday with my cousin Deanna on here. For 5 years, I've twisted everybody's arm to have a party. Everybody knows I'm the Pampered Chef lady. She finally decided to do a party, and now look where she's at. She's on our organization. So never give up asking, because you don't know what time is right for each person. So that sixth ask on asking at the next party and letting them get the rewards and you helping them out a little bit will also boost their success and get them running. So keep that as food for thought. So now we're going to transition into chatting about bookings. Who needs some bookings? Who needs some parties on your calendar? Okay, so now we always say that you try everything. Now, I don't want you to go and try 10 ideas all at one night, because you're going to blow your people away and they're going to be like, nope. But try things a little by little. What may work for me may not work for Jennifer, and what works for Jennifer may not work for me, but that's why we share so many ideas. So let me ask you guys this, and some of you have been on my calls lately, my personal calls, so plug your ears or hear it again. Maybe sometimes it's the 5th time you hear it, right? So if you go on to Amazon.com, because that's like my gig, I am a Amazon junkie. They might as well just take my whole paycheck. Go on Amazon and you could click on a button that says buy how many bookings you want. Let's say you needed 4 or 6 more bookings for you to be booked up. Who, raise your hands, who would go in and buy those bookings for like $20 or $25 a pop? If you could just buy, just say, I need 6 bookings. Let me go ahead and pay $25 each one and let me get those booked. I sure would, because guess what? I know that investing in my parties can benefit my parties. So think about it this way. It transitions your brain to think if you were to go on Amazon and push those bookings. But what about giveaways, incentives for your host, or incentives in the party? Some people are like, I don't like doing giveaways in my party. And each party is different. You can do that all your own. You don't have to do giveaways at all. But incentives do help. And talking about hosts, you know, last year with COVID and everybody was at home and everybody was cooking more than ever and realizing their pots and pans needed a really big upgrade because they hadn't been cooking, they'd been eating out. We were like popping. We had fish flying in our boats like crazy. We had bookings like no tomorrow. But then things settle back out and things are a little bit tougher. We have to get a little bit more creative. There's a little bit more direct sales companies using virtual parties and things like that. Everybody had to make changes. So guess what? That's okay. We're still relevant. We're still good. We are still someone that markets to everyone because everyone eats. We just have to change it up. Like Jennifer said, don't use the word party and show or booking or host a party. Use something fun like let's have a recipe week together with your friends, or let's have a soup and slippers fun night with your friends. It doesn't have to say those words. So we get creative that way. But why not get creative with the giveaways and incentives a little bit more? So think about, we've been using the words a lot, whether it's surprise bookings, whether it's, hey, you want a surprise gift, let's upgrade your gift, right? Everybody familiar with those words that we've been using, upgrade your gift, and we give them an e-cookbook usually, and then we upgrade their gift. Well, we can use that in a little bit different way at the end of our parties. So one of the nationals mentioned this, and I thought it was brilliant also, and it may have even been Stacy, it so probably was, but she was mentioning that instead of messaging every single guest, because guess what, if they're not your friends, they're not going to see your message very much. So you're really working really hard to get them. And then you're commenting in the party for them to go check their messages. So instead, after the party closes, and I mean, she closes the party down, she goes in to Susie's party and she looks and sees that 5 people that participated in the party, they're not just in the party, they participated, they commented or something, didn't purchase for whatever reason. Maybe they didn't have the money, maybe they didn't have the time to order, maybe they forgot, whatever. So she tags them all 5, could be 10, could be 3, could be 1, however many people did not order in the party, and she tags them. Wahoo, you guys were so phenomenal. I decided to do a random raffle giveaway or a random giveaway, and you guys have been selected for a free surprise gift. Please message me for your gift to receive it. So she puts the ball in their court, has them message her. Whoa, I'm a surprise winner. What? And I don't have the words on me. I'll have to find them. But basically, she then responds, yes, congratulations. Thanks so much for participating in Susie's party. We have had such a blast. And she does the upgraded booking message. She says, you know what? You have won an amazing e-recipe book. It's called Fast and Fresh Meals or whatever it is. And I'm so excited for you to do that. But on another note, I would love to spoil you a bit more. Would you like to help your host? She still has a little bit of time to grab some extra rewards, and she's looking for a few people to have some fun. Would you like to have a recipe week with me and score some amazing free Pampered Chef products? And then I would upgrade your e-recipe book to one of these. And I'm going to share with you a couple of pictures. You can, oh, host says I can't screen share. Jennifer, can you fix that? Okay, so there's 3 pictures that I have that you can make your own. It is whatever you want to give away, guys. It's not anything set in stone. This is all on you if you want to, but I thought these were kind of fun. It's just got bonus booking upgrade, and it's got like everything bagel seasoning, Kansas City barbecue rub, Italian bread. It's got scraper. It's got the measuring cup. None of these are breaking the bank, by the way, if you're going to have a successful party. This is another picture that has the scrapers and seasonings. And then another one here that has a little bit nicer things that people may perceive as a little bit nicer. So it depends on what you want to give. Then I send them a picture and they say, yes, I think I want to do that. I'd love to have the 2-quart micro cooker as a free gift. Awesome. Well, we're going to get you set up. How is this date for you? How is December 6th? That's my next opening. And once we get your party at a qualified party of 200 or more, I will add that 2-quart micro cooker to your host rewards. I'm so excited to hang out with you. So that has been big for her to get parties after the fact of the party being closed, because guess what? Sometimes the people that didn't order really wanted something, but maybe couldn't get it at that time. And that's when you say, hey, I'd love to get that for you for free. So that is one thing that we were talking about. And then another, how many of you are familiar with what we call the Stacy? I guess I listen to Stacy a lot most of the time, but Stacy Itzel has a host booking challenge. How many of you know about that? I'm sure 90% of you know about the host booking challenge. The host booking challenge is basically in the middle of the party, you send the host a task, and it's, hey, I have an easy challenge for you. Are you in it? Would you like a fun challenge? Yes or no? And when they come back and say yes, hopefully, and not all do this, when they come back and say yes, then you say, okay, great. What I'm wanting to do is to help you boost the amount of bookings that you get from your party, having people have a party off of your show. If you get 3 of them, you will get a $50 bonus from Pampered Chef as a shopping spree. Are you willing to send 10 messages to your guests that I give you to copy and paste? And then they usually say yes if they've gone that far. And then I send them an actual message that they send. And I say, make sure you message them and add me to the message. So there's 3 of us, like a group message. And then they send a message trying to get bookings. So we have that in a Word document. So if you don't know about that, we have that we can provide for you later in the DeNicholas chat as well. So Stacy Itzel has done a twist on that a little bit. So first of all, she talks to the host at the beginning of the party and gives them that information that if you have 3 people party from your party or book from your party, then I've got several rewards. Number 1, when there's 3 bookings and they all qualify in 6 months, then you get a $50 shopping spree. But she has one-upped it. For some reason, we have now evaluated that, I don't know why, but people say, oh, you're going to get a $50 shopping spree from Pampered Chef. It kind of goes over their head. We're finding that hosts were like, okay. And even though that's a pretty good deal, and to us, we may be like, that's fantastic. But for some reason, it's going over people's heads. So Stacy Itzel's like, look, I don't mind giving a little bit. Like I said, I'll shop on Amazon to get my bookings if I need to, because in the long run, sales pay off. So then she tells the host, on top of that, if you get busy at the beginning of your party and you start working this, I have a host booking challenge. And she provides that challenge. She does that in the first like 3 or 4 days, I think. And she says, if you send this to 15 people, not just 10, if you send this message to 15 people, then I'm a part of the conversation, then I will add $10 in extra Pampered Chef to your host reward order, just for sending those 15 messages, not if they book, but just sending that out. But if you work hard and you grab me 3 bookings, meaning the host has to do the work, not you, then I will give you, that could be stainless steel bowl set. Now, granted, hang with me. I know that's $109 or something like that. And I know that you're all like panicking and passing out on me, but let me give you some information. Or maybe it's the knife set that's like $80, or maybe it's the cast iron set that's like $100 or something like that. Something of value that really gets their attention, something that they may want, but may not particularly buy, and say, when we get 3 bookings, you will get this. Now, they will get that at the third party when the third party qualifies, and you will be using their 40% future party pick. Because guess what? At every party, they get a 40% off future party pick when that party qualifies. So if they get 3 qualified parties, that's at least a minimum, bare minimum of $600 in sales that they got you extra by having 3 parties. So to reward them, a $60 item is not going to kill me, because it's going to work harder. And generally, they're going to be more than $200, right? So Stacy Itzel is killing it with recruiting, killing it with bookings, and killing it with getting the host to work for her. Because guess what? If that takes time off your plate, guess what? It's adding money in your bank, because you cost money to work. You have an hourly rate. So that is huge also for you to think about. Let's see. Bonus prize at the end of the party we talked about. We talked about the host booking challenge. And last but not least on my agenda that I wanted to talk to you about is, guess what? We had a working meeting. So not only was this a training retreat, leaders retreat, but we had working retreats. So we were working for you guys while we were there. Literally, we were busting booties. But we have built a Google document for you guys that is huge. And let me pull it up. Maybe if I can see it. All right, here it is. So what we did is we sat together with, well, like 70 something of us that were there. I don't know how many were there, but there was a good bit of us. And we came up with a Google document with lots of different ideas. So each square generally is, excuse me, going to be a booking idea. So like this one's, who loves a surprise, or super is easy Super easy gift shopping. Buy a grab bag for $50 and I'll be your personal shopper. 4 to 5 products will appear on your doorstep. So this is like a mystery grab bag. They pay $50 a bag and you pick out items to have shipped to them. So that's just to build a party if you need to grab individual sales. This is a fundraiser idea that you can post in your parties. If you had $200 to donate to charity of your choice, which would it pick? And that's hopefully to help you expand for those that may not want Pampered Chef products, but may want to help you do a fundraiser or something else. I'm skipping some of this because I want you guys to grab this one. And this one's fun. Are you ready to get some holiday shopping done? Let's get yours started with a new holiday set for free. It's a 42 value. Simply host a fun virtual get together where your friends can have some holiday shopping done and you can earn free rewards. I have a couple of openings left. And then you have a follow-up message and you post the Grinch. You post the Grinch, finish the rest with predictive text where you get people to chat and then you message them and then tell them about the free gift that they're getting if they have a party. Another one, this one was for Thanksgiving. This one is fun. It's a twist on the States. I know some of us have already done the USA, but guess what? Different times gives you different results. I can post this 1 month, and if I wait 3 or 4 months and do it again, I get a whole nother set of results. So sometimes I'm not successful with this one and sometimes I am. So this one's just posting, hey, everyone, I'm in a contest to see if I know someone in each state. Comment below and let me know where you're from and I'll add you to a drawing. And you can do a simple drawing for a seasoning or a simple drawing for something small or a sample packet of enrichables or something like that. And when they comment, you're going to comment back, woohoo, I love North Carolina. I just visited there in the mountains recently. Or Florida, oh, that's the sunshine area. That's where I need to be right now. You know, whatever it is, you're going to interact with them. But then you're going to message them. Thank you for commenting and letting me know that you're from Florida. As part of my contest, I'm looking for a party host in every state. Would you be willing to be Mr. or Mrs. Florida and host a fun, fast, and free online party? What do you think? So everything you post online should be an interaction, something that you can get people to comment on that you can then build a relationship with to get them to book. Let's see, another one that I thought was really cool on here. This one says recycling old unqualified party. Ask a host if they would like to try again. If they agree, they can restart their party and get it qualified and get them some rewards. So this is kind of like the rollover. I was telling my team the other day that if you have parties that are like $300 or less and the host is just kind of not satisfied or not really happy, then I say, you know what, the awesome thing about this is let's go ahead. Sometimes, you know, partying at different times may be not as good as others for your particular friends and clients. Why don't we roll this party over for January and help you earn double rewards? Because all we have to do is change the dates and these sales stay yours and we can add to it to grab you more and free. So they're kind of partying twice and getting as much as they can from their friends and family. And sometimes timing makes a big difference. I had someone that was talking about that they had very low sales, like less than 200, like $100 and something. They didn't even qualify. And they rolled it over for, I think, 2 months later, and the party ended up closing at $1,300. So timing can be everything. So make sure you are rolling those over. Another one, this is a Starbucks one that if you like Starbucks and coffee, it's a great one. I'm not going to go through all these because the Google document will be posted. Obviously, any type of our bigger items, you know, this is, you know, what do you think? Oh, this is like the comment you post in your parties. Hey, which one would you love for free or half off? Flex multi-plat, you know, and you list A through D, and then you have a picture of the items A through D, and they simply pick which one they would want, and then you reach out to them to grab a booking. Where's this one? There's another one here. This one, Stacy Johnson and I did, and I was successful. I sent this on Project Broadcast, and I want to say I got 12 parties from this. It is basically a picture of yourself doing something silly, and these were fun. We did these on one of our retreats, took pictures with the mini glove grips and just was being silly. And it says, who will help reach a huge goal? I'm leading by example. I'm working on a huge goal with my team. When you choose one of these dates to score some free or discounted Pampered Chef items, you will also be entered to win one of these below. Or I said, you can choose one of these as a free gift when your party qualifies. And I list like 3 dates that I needed to get booked up. And I had people say, oh, I really like the whisk, or oh, I really like the timer, or I think I had a seasoning on mine, and some picked the seasoning. So it's just fun. And it's, it's talking about being leadership. And then, so all of these, there is tons of ideas on here, guys. We have several Google documents with booking ideas. I know we post booking ideas all the time, but some of these are just really fun. Oh, this one's fun for Christmas, guys. We did this one last year and it really was positive. So you post a simple picture that has all of these items. So there's 9 items on there, and you simply post on there, hey, it's Leah with Pampered Chef. I hope this is if you're posting in a party. I tend to post stuff like this on my VIP or my regular page as well. And I might just say, hey, which one of these are your favorites? Let's celebrate the holidays. Which one do you gravitate towards the most or like most at Christmas? And then if they pick Christmas tree, hey, it's Leah with Pampered Chef. Thanks for commenting on my random Christmas post. Guess what? You have now, because you chose the Christmas tree, you want a free set of flexible cutting mats or a set of sugar keepers when you say yes to hosting a party with me by the end of December, because we're trying to book up December. This, in addition to free shopping spree and unlimited year-long discounts. I don't ever say I do all the work. I always say I do most of the work. And Susie will get credit for your booking. What do you think? Please feel comfortable sending a reply either way, so I know you got this message. And then it gives you other ideas. That's for candy cane, bells, whatever. It's huge to grab those bookings. So we will be sharing that with you guys on the DeNicholas and Limitless page as well. So who's excited? Who grabbed some ideas from that? They're like, okay, I could see me posting that. Okay, I can be able to work with that. Good. Hopefully that helped. And sometimes you can be creative on your own and create things like that. But what I wanted you to picture from that is that offering incentives, doing things different, or even sometimes offering something big. Like sometimes you can buy one of those quick cookers right now that are on sale for $99 in a host reward party for like, I don't know, $40. And guess what? I can store that over in my closet or somewhere. And guess what? I might need 2 months to book up really bad. And I'm going to tell anybody that books for December and January, I'm doing a quick cooker giveaway for all my hosts. And I only spent $39. Granted, I might have to ship it. But to me, to try to book up 20 to 30 parties for a $40 gift, that's worth it to me. So just think outside the box when you're doing giveaways or things like that. Just like the $100 surprise box giveaway. So now I'm going to turn it over to Stacy, because I really want you guys to hear some of the inspiration that we got from being at this retreat.
Leah, I have a question about something.
Yes.
When you're buying the item and then you're shipping it to them, someone told me that then that is not under warranty. Is that true?
Correct. If you're buying something and giving it as a gift, it's not under warranty. But you can, if you choose to give a gift to someone, put it in their name as their host cart and pay for that difference if you choose to, and then it's under guarantee.
There's also a couple other questions, Leah.
Oh, let's see.
Somebody wanted to know what it means by rolling over.
Okay, so a rollover party to me, let's say I have a party right now going on and it barely reaches 200. And the host is like, well, I really wanted free stuff. I didn't get free stuff. I only got kit credit, and I don't want kit credit. I don't want to join your team. And I say, okay, you know what? I totally understand. And sometimes timing plays everything on your guests. How about we roll this party over and we party again in January? Because in January, we offer double rewards and we have a lot of fun. So maybe your friends are just waiting for the holidays to be over and see what all they need. And we can continue that, and we can grab up more orders to get you higher in sales. So all I do is go into their party and change the dates. I don't change their link. I don't change anything. But I do start over a new entire group, and I reparty all over again. And they have to add new members again, because that group, the past group, becomes old, and Facebook algorithms don't tend to be nice about it. So they party again in January. I usually don't, if I do a rollover, they have to roll over within 3 months, because if they don't do that, I make them rebook completely If they're rebooking for 6 months, it's a new booking altogether to me. I start over a new link and everything. But for me, it's been working well. I have like 8 people that are rolled over to January that want that 650. So they want to continue getting more orders. And guess what? I had parties submitted in November, and now I'm going to have parties submitted in, or sales amounts submitted in January.
Do you not say with qualifying party and not just party? I'm not sure.
Depends on what I'm saying. You know, I always make it clear to them when they're saying yes to a party and I'm giving them a gift, that when their party reaches $200, then they will get that. I don't always say qualifying party because that's confusing to people. They'll like, qualifying party, that's got to be a big party, right? No, I say when we get your party to 200, I will give this in your host cart. And yes, the e-cookbooks, if you log on to Pampered Chef and on the left-hand screen, it says explore, and then you scroll down and it says recipes, it says e-cookbooks, and you can click on it and there's a link you can share.
A question.
Yes, Allie's showing some books.
Judy has a question.
Yes, Judy.
Hey, I want to make sure I'm right. January is double rewards.
It is double rewards when they hit $650 in sales. Yes.
Okay.
And they get like lots of stuff. If they party and close the party by, I think, the 14th, they get a brownie pan or a mini brownie bite pan for free. If they close by then, that's an added gift that Pampered Chef gives on their own. So book heavy at the beginning of January. And then I think they also get the 60% off special of some big ticket items like the blender and the grill. So they get like 3 or 4 rewards in January to help you battle people that say, oh, we just had Christmas. Guess what? People still eat after Christmas, y'all. People still cook for New Year's and everything else. All right, Stacy, take it away. Finish us up.
Okay. So, I mean, it's hard to talk now. Like, you guys had so much awesome information, but we were inundated over the weekend with such great information and meeting so many awesome people. And I will have to say, we got to hear some incredible stories from all walks of life of people who are directors and above. You know, there's one lady that really stuck out to me, and this is a lady who has what's called dystonia, where her muscles just involuntarily move, and they actually brought in a cot for her in case she had to lay down. She flew all the way from Texas. So to me, that just spoke volumes that she had her team's courage, because she wasn't going to go, but she wanted to go because she wanted to be a part of things, but because of her disability, she didn't feel like, you know, she would have the accommodations that she would need. And I think for me, because of being a nurse, and I hear so many excuses day in and day out, why people can't do this, why people can't do that, why people can't work. And she was rocking her business, and she came to the leader retreat despite her disabilities. And that to me just shows that anybody can do this business from anywhere. She talked about most of the time when she is working her business, she is laying down. She can't sit up a whole lot because of her involuntary movements. I think she did a phenomenal job when she was in Maryland, staying in an upright position. But we got to connect with so many people with so many different stories. And to me, that was the one I think that really spoke to me the most. We were blessed enough to have our own hear from Jennifer and Jennifer's story, and there were things, you know, that I did not know about Jennifer. We got to hear from Leah about some of her struggles, and from Jessica about some of her struggles. So we all struggle. We all battle something in life. But we don't let that stop us. We, my team name is Unstoppable, and I absolutely do not believe in letting things stop me from doing anything. And that lady just really spoke to me in how she truly did not let anything stop her. Her disability is definitely one that's very challenging, and it would have been easy for her to say, no, I can't go, I'm staying home. But instead, she invested in her business. She invested in what was going to benefit her the most. So, I want to challenge each and every one of you guys to step out of your comfort zone. Do something that you wouldn't normally do. That you could say, oh, I'm not going to do that. That's not really my thing. Because it would have been easy for that lady to just stay home, not get on a plane, and say, well, I'll just find out what they say at a later time. So that is my challenge for you guys, to go into December not letting things stop you from reaching your goals. And I know tonight's not about goals, but since Jennifer did bring up my numbers and a couple other people, I had a huge goal this month, and that was to reach 20,000 personal sale goals. I crushed that, so now I've made it 25,000. So I'm all about goals. I'm not letting anything stop me. When Black Friday was coming on, Leah, I have to laugh at this. I got out the socks that Leah gave me last December that said crushed it on them, and I was determined I was going to wear them all day long because I was going to crush Black Friday. I sent her a picture of my feet.
And you did, girlfriend. Those socks are lucky socks. Now you better wear them every year.
So that is, the inspiration that we got to hear, that we got to be a part of at the director retreat. But something even, well, it's not better than that, but that was even more mind-blowing, was there was a national executive director there who told us about this one-day shared rewards party that she had. And when she told us that the amount that she had, we all kind of looked at each other like, is this for real? So she was telling us that she had a party that was about $17,000, not $1,700. Like, we could all imagine $17,000. And she went through step by step. So that is what I'm going to share with you guys tonight. I will tell you exactly what she told us and how she got it going. Now, I tried to kind of go off of what she did, but at the retreat, we all got in a little bit of Facebook trouble. So I was not able to create a group, and I was really scared to do the amount of posts that she did in her party, just because I didn't want to get myself in any more trouble. I was trying to get out of Facebook trouble. So what I'll tell you, she said, is she started her party on a Monday, and she created a group. So she did not run this through her VIP. She created a separate group. She created it on Monday. She did 2 welcome posts on that Monday, and she invited 50 people. After that, she asked everyone else to invite people. And then she offered 2 separate enamel cast iron pieces, or I don't know, maybe she She just put offered one enamel cast iron piece, and anybody who invited people to the party would go into a drawing for that piece. She went live in that, talking about the sales and how the party exactly was going to work. And this happened on Tuesday when she did the live. So people were joining in. And then on Tuesday, she went live, really pumping up the group, telling everybody what it was going to be about, how they were going to get the reward or the discount, and all about inviting their friends and family to the party. She also was talking about pre-orders and taking pre-orders. She did tell us she had $2,000 in pre-orders before the party started. So she was showing some items and asking people and letting people know that they could pre-order those and asking them how many they wanted. So it's not, do you want this item? It's how many do you want? How many do you want me to save for you? And then Wednesday, she started the countdown, and she would do posts in between the countdown. And she did a countdown every hour, I think, up until the time the party started. So it was almost like a 24-hour countdown. And at midnight, she set her timer, and she changed her banner at midnight in that group. She did 150 posts on the day of the party. Now, she used a different program than what I think most of us use, Post My Party. She used something called Cinch or Cinchware, something like that. So if you do plan to do this, which I highly recommend you doing at the beginning of December, because this will help you kick your December off to a strong start. You can set up a couple different templates so that you get all those posts in, because Post My Party is only going to allow you to do 30 per day. Is that correct, Leah? Okay. She did post the shopping link on every single post. And then she did a 12-hour countdown. And even on the count up and the countdown post, you can put the link, the shopping link. The next day, she spent pretty much the whole day doing follow-up messages to each ordering guest. She had a message for each of those that hadn't quite reached that $80 mark to get that free item. And then she had a separate message for if they were between like 80 and 150 to get them to the 150 to give them free shipping. And then she had a message asking them if they wanted to add anything if they were already over 150. She also used her customer connection email to invite guests. She would add the link to the party in there. So I will tell you, she said she literally only used the invite button in the group for 50 people. That was it. And then she wound up with, I want to say, around 500 people in the party, if I remember correctly. And that was from the 50 that she invited, the customer connection email sending out to all her customers with the link to the party, and then having the guests in the party invite people. She said it was super important to be very pumped about the party at the very beginning, going live, sharing it, share it on your personal wall, share it in your VIP page, other social medias if you have it. And I will tell you, like I said, I ran something very similar to this for Friday and Saturday, and I ran it as my mega customer appreciation for my 2-year anniversary. And when I ended with about $1,100. When I did the follow-up on Sunday, I added about $800 in orders just from following up, telling everybody, because we had the $99 shipping. I was able to use that as a leverage as well. So that is pretty much the whole gist of everything. As far as the 1-day shared rewards party goes, they did say that you could go and tell everybody that they're automatically going to get a 25% off discount. But if for some reason your party doesn't get to that, you would then have to be responsible to place an order to get your party to that 25%. And I will tell you that I did add things because I put the party in my daughter's name. I put things into her cart and made it look like we had a 25% discount. And as we started going up, then I took things out of the cart. You're muted, Leah.
Oh, thanks. Somebody asked to remind them the benefit of the host when people book off of their party that she's new. So when someone books a party from that host will get a 40% off what they call future party pick at each party booked when it hits $200. So let's say I had a party and Deanna booked off of me. At Deanna's party, when it hits $200, I will then get to choose something for 40% off, but it has to be entered through the consultant. So they could put their card into you and then you would adjust it to the future party pick, or you would have to enter in their order. And then when they have 3 parties booked from them and all 3 qualify within 6 months, Pampered Chef deposits $50 into their email account to using the same email as a reward. So they get a $50 shopping spree. And then someone else said, is there a link to the party group being talked about? So Ellen, there's not a link to a party group because you would be starting the party for this particular event. The party group that you would be setting up a shared rewards and be doing a party of your own to maximize a 1-day big sale, maybe a 1-day shop for Christmas sale or Zoom to Christmas sale, as someone posted earlier as an idea, or maybe it's a cookie exchange shared rewards party, or a soup and slippers shared rewards party, something big, something that you want to create that will grab every individual sale, people that may want a discount, people that may not have ordered from a party, that type of thing. And ScentShare is like Post My Party. It's a posting app, but it's different than Post My Party. Most of us use Post My Party. And then someone else asked, how do you do a pre-order? Pre-order is basically just writing down their order and submitting it, or entering it in early. It's just saying it's before the party being submitted as an order. So if it's a shared rewards party and you can't enter it until a certain date, then your trusty notebook is writing down who is ordering, and you can input their order as soon as the party or the shared rewards link goes live. And the national that did this, guys, it is no lie. Her name's Ashley Vollmer. She's amazing. And she busted her butt, but it was a $17,500 one party. Now, granted, she worked that party like no tomorrow, but it was one party. So that was fantastic. So I know Jessica's under the weather, but I didn't know if she had any words to share, or if Jennifer had any other words to share.
I do. No, when Stacy finished talking, I was on the phone getting an order in. So, sorry. We talked about how Ashley did this. We talked about it last Monday night on the call. And so Kayla Hay decided she was going to do a shared rewards party. And she let me, I don't know if she's on here or not. She said she wouldn't be able to speak because she has her kids and all the bedtime routines and everything. But she was like, I did a shared rewards party and it wasn't as good as Ashley's, but I feel like I did good. I'm like, okay, how much was it? Y'all want to guess? 9,000, I think $800. Yes, you did. I'm like, girl, you better give me some details. What'd you do? And she said that she did kind of the same thing. I don't know how many days she ran it, but she did a quick cooker giveaway for everybody, inviting 20 people. And then she did $100 box for those that ordered. So I want you to think for a second. Let me do this. $9,800 times, if she minimum is 25%. She made $2,400 on that one show, and she spent $199. Was that worth it? Heck yeah.
Someone's
Nine.
asking, is there a template? Did she use a template? Did she use something specific?
I don't know.
I
I
don't
can
think you're
chime
out
in real
there.
quick.
Okay, Kayla's talking. Hey, Kayla.
You
Okay,
may
we gonna
hear
be
some
quiet.
kids. You might hear some kids screaming in a minute. I just used my regular party template and put in like some manual posts from like that shared rewards album that's on the Carpenter team page. But honestly, I did not even spend $199 because the person that won the quick cooker actually ended up being a past host. So I used the future party pick on the quick cooker, and it cost like maybe 60, or I don't know if did I do the future party pick? I think I just, the shared rewards discount was 25% off, plus they got 10% off as a past host. And so I think it cost me about $60, but I made, I'll make 33% commission. So I probably have $40 in the quick cooker. And then the same thing with the $100 box. I just added it to an order because of the discounts, and shipping is so expensive right now. I just figured it would be cheaper to just, cover it through the party. So that, that made a big difference.
So any tricks that you saw that worked for you that we didn't mention already about Ashley Vollmer?
I sent out a couple of, I think you guys mentioned this, customer connection emails. I think I sent out 3, and I sent out 2 messages in project broadcast, one at the beginning and one at the end, and that helped a lot.
Did you have a lot of people that bought the cookware stuff that was 25% off?
I did have a few who bought some big sets. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was awesome. Thank you for sharing that with us, because that's phenomenal. So what I want you all to take from that is that Kayla just heard us talk about it on the call last week, and she just put it into action. And she's one of us, right? She's one of us. And so if one of us can do it, many of us can do it. So take that as encouragement and know that, you just have to do it. I know something, and I'm so bad about overthinking and think, oh gosh, I got to have a plan. I have to have a great plan and have to build this whole template. And then I have to make lists of people that I'm going to invite. And I can't even do it because I'm just overwhelmed by all the things. Don't get over, just do it. Just do it, and do it the best you can. And then you'll get great results. So I ran a shared rewards party. I did not do the way Ashley and Kayla did. I didn't do, because I've been on Facebook jail. Y'all got it. Y'all saw my Facebook ornament at Joni. That's hilarious, because I've been in Facebook jail a lot. So I was too afraid to set up a group, but I did send out project broadcast messages. I sent out customer care messages. I posted it on my Facebook groups and everything. You all, I had well over a $4,000, probably close to $5,000 shared rewards party. So, and I didn't even do it half as well as I normally would have. So it can absolutely be done. And we are way past time. So I don't want to keep you all anymore, but I just want to, give you the encouragement that you can absolutely do this. If you want to set up a shared rewards party, if you have a goal to meet, I know so many people say there's only one day left, but I want you to think of it as I still have a day left. I can do big things when I put my mind to it. You all, we just promoted to national in a day. It pretty much was a day because we had a lot of work to do over the weekend. But I mean, like you can do big things. There are people that earn trips in the last day of the year. There are people that earn excellence awards in the last day of the earning period. When you put your mind to something and you say, I'm going to do this, you figure out a way to do it instead of making excuses of why you cannot. So there are 24 hours left that you can absolutely meet your goals. You can get the free for all. You can earn the rest of your trip. You can do whatever you want to do this month and then December as well. So I'm super excited to hear your success stories of what you do in the next month to finish out our year strong. And we have real quick, December, we're going to have 2 regular Monday night calls on the 6th. I don't know, the 6th and the 11th, maybe 6th and 13th. And then December 20th, y'all, we're going to get the trip announcement coming up. I think on the 9th, they're going to tell us what trip we're going to be working on next year. So that's exciting. So what we are going to do on December 20th is we are going to break it down and teach you how you can earn this trip. All right. You won't want to miss it. And then new consultant training, I think we planned on doing December the 2nd. I need to confirm that. So
Yeah, you said December 2nd.
okay.
It's the first Thursday of December.
Yeah. So we're just going to do one and then we'll have a playback for anybody else that joins throughout December that you can share with them. And then we are going to resume business as usual in January. Actually, won't pick it up double time for double free. So yes, the 9th, I believe the 9th, we find out about the trip for 2022. I'm excited. All right, my friends, I hope everybody has a great night. Thanks for joining us. Go be great.